I just moved recently, like 2 weeks ago, to my parents' house. My dogs are outside right now. It's a little bit more on the countryside of New Jersey. I'm doing this introduction unscripted just because I feel like I've been in quite of a creative rut. I need to go outside, get some sunlight, touch some grass. I'm not literally gonna touch the grass with my hands because I don't know where these dogs go to the bathroom. And I was like, okay, well, the weather isn't totally bad right now. It's very sunny. And yeah, I'm outside. I felt like it's much easier to maybe record outside, even though logistically speaking, the wind is very loud. Since I moved about 2 weeks, I feel like my studio, although we loved it so much and it was so cozy, we just naturally outgrew it. So we're here. I'm still in the process of unpacking actually. So I think I felt a little bit frustrated. I couldn't focus on my art career, my studio very much. My dog is literally licking the pool water. Do you see her in the background? She's like right there. Right there. So cute. So cute. So cute. I think also what's difficult for me is that a lot of my studio art print stuff is in the basement of the house. Unfortunately though, there's like some contamination problems right now. And basically the bookshelf needs to be fixed. I was genuinely surprised by the way that how much I was able to fit in my small studio. And now that it's unpacked and revealed in a pile, it's quite interesting to see how, yeah, I've literally was outgrowing my studio space. My studio apartment space, I meant. Oh, so the point of this video is that I'm going to be talking about Jersey Art Book Fair. And I realized today, yeah, it's the 4th and Jersey Art Book Fair is on the 22nd and 23rd. I gotta get a move on with this vlog if I want to stay consistent. But yeah, that's basically the intro to this video. Thank you. I hope you guys stick around and watch the whole thing. That's the intro. Have a good time watching. Yeah. I think you actually got that. Yeah. What are we doing, sweetie? Huh? What are we doing? Oh, I gotta take this mirror too. So much things.
I'm actually glad I had as much as
Hey guys, good news. I have my studio space available. It is cleaned and fixed. These bookshelves previously were kind of like unstable, but now we got it stable. And we got my desk here. It's a old IKEA desk that I used to do my homework on. But yeah. And I got my chair here. Let me finally show you the pile that I have to like sort out right now. Here it is. Here's the pile that I have been talking about. That's all of my art stuff. To be fair, this isn't everything. I think I have like 2 more boxes and a couple miscellaneous decor stuff that I could like use in my office. But I think my like event box is in here, so I'm gonna have to like bring that. But first I gotta deal with this, sort it out. I'm not sure how much I really showed my apartment, but in my old studio apartment that my husband and I were living at, I still didn't have quite an office space to like only myself. On days that he was working from home, I was working on like our kitchen island. I would either carry my big Mac desktop onto the island, or just use my small laptop, or just strictly use my iPad. So I am really looking forward to having finally a dedicated space privately to myself. For the most part, I only use these 2 shelves. I don't want to use any more than that. Yeah, before I actually used to keep all of my art supplies in my IKEA bed drawer. Underneath our beds, there were like 4 drawers to like keep all of my inventory. A lot of the supply stuff, like the boxes, the plastic wraps, or like my archive of like other people's zines and works and things that I bought throughout the year, were all in like my closet. My closet was super spacious, so I put it up on like these high shelves on my side, or like underneath the dresser that was in the closet. So I kind of like how I mentioned before, we kind of really did started growing out of our apartment space. So I think literally this will be the start of Softy Time Studio as a physical location. It's not out of a garage, but it is in a basement next to all the gym stuff. So humble beginnings. I mean, extremely humble beginnings in like the first time when I had like no dedicated space to it. By the way, it's February 12th right now. Yeah, I know, I haven't marked it up. I've been really busy again because I didn't have any of my stuff. We are on the 12th. Jersey Art Book Fair is in like 10 days. I need to hurry. And yeah, I need to get this stuff done. Come along with me as I figure out where belongs where. How do I organize everything? And how do I make everything make sense? Hope you enjoy it.
You will be turned into a fiction lover. There's one of the greatest books of all time. It also speaks of
Goat skin. Wow. Eso es, soy la M a mi estilo Perú. Famosa. Is that Ceballos Realtors? .LLC? Exactly, realty. There you go, there you go.
Get your appointment from 9 to 5.
Is that Anthony?
Hi. Yeah.
Is that I am Nick Tom? Oh, my bad. Oh, he's suffering. Okay, I just finished my batches. They look so much better now that I trimmed off most of the crop marks. This I highly recommend if you're starting off and you need like a slicer. This is a pretty good one. Yeah, I love these. Look at this. It's so nice. Very good. Yeah, I think I learned I have to put my crop marks a lot lower. I'm learning a lot, and I'm feeling a lot better for the Jersey Art Book Fair. I am a little bit stressed because I realized today's Tuesday. I gotta go hang out with my sister at her place with my brother and her husband, and I didn't schedule that until like last night. And I got Wednesday and Thursday and Friday to prep. I only have 4 days to prep. So I'm gonna do my best to pack these up. I feel so much better now. I know initially I started this video with a lot of doubts and challenges, but now that things are coming together, like my studio, and now I have access to all of my things, and now I have a slicer, and now this is done. This batch, this reprint, this 100-pound paper, so challenging. I hate it, but I'm glad I have a batch done. I just gotta deal with the rest of the paper. And I did my newsletter, as you saw, and Virtue AI is also coming into close where, yeah, it's gonna be done tomorrow. No, it's gonna be done Thursday. If everything goes well, it will be done Thursday. And what else? Tama Mama 2 is almost done. I really gotta work on that. Everything is coming to place. I am exercising more. I am still not over Instagram's, like, their rectangular grid. I'm not sure if I'll show a screenshot of it, but if you know, you know. They're like showing previews for the slides. Like, it'll show you the photo, but now it's off center with like a little preview of the next slide, which is really dumb. I really don't like it. And that's specifically on my Softy Time Studio Instagram account. And it really disgusts me that I don't even want to post on it. So it's really hard because I feel like I'm icked out of my account. So yeah, that's the thing. But good news, I have more control on my Instagram feed. I feel like I am less doom scrolling and less receiving bad news on my feed. So I feel like I'm more in control with it. What else has been helping me in my mood? Oh, you know, just resting, essentially. Yeah. Anyways, I'm yapping too long. Bye. Wait, Lord, they'll get my side profile. Too bad. Hey guys. And I fall up. Actually, we're not. Are we going or no?
Nah.
You have a meeting? Alrighty guys, finally I am finished. Look at it. Don't you think it looks so cute? It's so colorful and cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is like the new, there's like all the new stuff in place and I'm really happy. It's working out really, really well. So some of the new things is that these, I think they're Andy people dolls, and this is like a Peruvian weaved cloth, and my grandma Zoila got this for me. Actually, her recipe is in episode 1 of Soup in Space. She got this for me on her latest trip to Peru. She thought it would look great on my table just to like really demonstrate what like this Cholita beauty illustration is all about, which I thought was a very heartfelt and great idea, and I personally loved it, so I really wanted to make it work. So this is perfect. And yeah, this is so simple. I put it over the corner and it works perfectly great. Yeah, it's so cute. Yes, I'm so glad this worked out. This is so cute. This is my favorite. Oh, I love it. Okay. Also, if you're ever like, what's my basic structure in the back? Like I said, I'm gonna put this a little higher. Probably tape up in that corner and that corner, so it'd be a little bit higher. Cause this is my eye space, so it's kind of in my eyes. Yeah, forget about that mess. Okay, I had to find everything, but this is pretty much it. This is all I need in the back. The sticker inventory, and yeah. Yeah, again, I love this setup. It's so beautiful. Every single fest, I'm so glad it works out. Yeah, I got my little postcard here too. I thought it might be better there than standing. So this left me some room, so that's really good. Yeah. I like it. Not sure what to do with the bottom, but I figured it's okay. Not everything has to be eye stimulating. Yeah. Okay, let's do a little bit of role play. Platonically. Hi. Feel free to look through my stuff. I make comics, I make animations, I have tote bags. Let me know if you have any questions. Give me your money. Yeah, it's going well. Good morning. It's Friday, the day before Jersey Art Book Fair, and I am done with my comic, as you may have seen in yesterday's film. So all I have right now to do today is pack up everything, maybe get some like extra things done. Like, I'm really hoping to get a second design for the thermal stickers that I usually give away for free. But we have to see realistically if that's gonna happen. I have a bunch of other priorities. If anything, I'll just like do the one design that I've been doing, but I would like to make a new design if possible. Right now I'm just kind of like having a slow day just cause of things. I don't know. I feel like my pillow is so bad because like my arms and shoulders and neck have been hurting so much, and I do work out, but it's not because of that. So it's not like a numbing sore that is because I wasn't exercising enough, and it's not like a sore because I have pushed myself in exercising. It's just more like I think I just slept really badly again. How am I feeling? I'm feeling excited. Maybe I don't want to think about how I'm feeling, or the anxieties that might come up later on, because I really want to be able to just give it my all. And yeah, maybe I'm just in this calm mood to like cope with it. You know what I need? I think I need some matcha, which I'll make after this little scene. But yeah, let's look at the comics. Here it is. Man, okay, so last night it was snowing, as you saw, right? I hope. I wish I could have filmed myself, because I was holding about like a 12 by 18 piece of cardboard with the softy animations to like cover it up from the snow, but I was rushing that I only taped like 2 sides instead of the 4 sides, so if I wasn't holding it right it would have slipped. And also on top of that, this bag, my lunch bag, and my tote that had my laptop, so it was very hectic, but I got it done. Alrighty, okay, here they are. Wow, so beautiful. Not gonna lie, I am genuinely impressed how the cover turned out so well. Look at it! Virtue AI. Drawn by me and written by my online friend, Vaclav.
Václav Urbánek.
Here's his name. We've collabed before on the zine When the Sun Comes Up. Maybe you have seen it, maybe you bought it. And I decided like, hey, maybe we should, if you can you make like a cyberpunk themed one? And I wanted it to be kind of like melancholy themed, because I guess we were both going through like a melancholic time in our own lives separately. So I felt like, that was a really great outlet for us. And yeah, he made the story. I drew it. And yeah, originally it was supposed to be blue and lime, but the lime was down. And someone suggested the fluorescent orange, which I'm so like, I really wish the camera would show its vibrancy. And you might be wondering, what is Virtue AI about? Well, I'll tell you very quickly. In the year 2095, artificial intelligence and hypercapitalism have desaturated the world, causing original content to deplete. Virtue Core, one of the main mega corporations of this cyberpunk world, seeks a solution from their 3 peculiar employees. Virtue AI explores the meaning of creativity and its contrast with the ultra-rich corporate world. This short story is a celebration of the uniqueness of humanity and its pricelessness, even in a cold future. I wrote that specifically. The rest is written by him. Yeah, if you want to see our logos are right here in the back. It's so cute, Softy Time. And that's his brand, Writing Bubbles. If you want to check him out, he's www.writingbubbles.com. This is my favorite page. This one page, I think it's page number 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is like my favorite. This one. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. Yeah, it's a 12-page, one-shot short story. Right now, the first edition has like the 100-pound paper. Like, okay, so thank God this didn't get jammed. Like the 100-pound paper that's 11 by 17 with the Cholita Beauty print. And I was like, oh great, maybe I can keep 100-pound, maybe for just comic book covers, right? Wrong, like just to bend it. Oh my gosh, such a pain. I am so glad I finally got like crops and margins and gutters and whatever right. Yeah, but this was a pain to bend and this was a pain to staple. My hand suffered. So, but if you want to buy one, because look, it looks so cool. Okay, you gotta admit, it looks cool. I think it looks cool. I will most likely have it up on softytimestudio.etsy.com, or at least follow our Instagram at softytimestudio if you want to see like any posts or any stories or any updates on like whether it's online, because usually what I like to do is that whenever I release something new, I like to release it in person for the first few festivals, and then I put it online. But most likely it will be available in summer one way or another. I'm assuming. I'm hoping. I'm predicting. I'm manifesting it. Alright. I really, really, really gotta go start packing. Alright. Wish me luck, guys. Okie dokie. So before I ever like start packing, I have to write down literally everything and count my inventory, kind of like guesstimate how much I should bring. The one thing I forgot is the 11 by 17 poster sleeves. I thought I had some, and then I checked my packaging box and I didn't have any. Hopefully one of my friends will have extras. I already did like an Amazon order for new ones, but they won't come until Saturday. So at least I have a chance for Sunday to bring a lot more. Maybe even the Saturday will help me to figure out like how much I should actually bring for Sunday. So don't ever guess how much stuff you have. Just check. Oh my gosh, I should just check. I think I was just super tired last night. I didn't really think to do that. But anyways, I wrote down everything. Now I just gotta count it. Some I already guessed how much I should bring, or I already know on the top of my head, but I will count again. And then I'm gonna start packing. So yeah, enjoy watching me pack. Do I have to sit like this? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to sit like this because it's very angled. I'm just talking to the camera. Okay, so I'm at day 1 at the Jersey Art Book Fair at Mana Contemporary. We're in Zone B. There's 3 zones: Zone A, B, C. I'm in B. It's like, oh my gosh, it's almost noon actually. Oh hey, sweetie, thank you. There's no at all.
The security, like, there's security guards, and he told me there's no water.
Oh my gosh. Well, at least I brought 2 water bottles. Okay.
When you're gonna need water, here, why don't you take one?
It is very slow right now. I finally posted on Instagram, and yeah, it's very, very slow. I only did 1 sale so far. Barely people are walking by. But I'm still optimistic. It's only the first day. Alright, I'm gonna keep trying to post and then talk to my friend. At least there's friends here. The crowd's picking up a little bit more. Some people recognize my work, which is really, really, really sweet. Actually, I really like that because it really makes me feel like my style has gotten more unique. And yeah, it's really slow right now. Hi! I like your scarf. Yeah. My name is Ren. I run Saucy Time Studio. I do a lot of Peruvian art. Art about my teddy bear that I had for over 20 years, Softy. Comic zines. Feel free to look through any of them and let me know if you have any questions. Yeah. Go ahead. That one's our bestseller. It's a sci-fi fantasy of my D&D character. They get lost in space and then they land on the planet and they want soup. And at the end of the comic, you get the soup recipe. And it's my grandma's soup recipe.
Give up art for that, please don't.
Oh, no.
I was like, wait, that sounded so rude.
You're telling me to give up on my dreams? How dare you? I just met you. No, kidding.
Sorry, I realized that would sound aggro.
No, you're good. I understood.
I love, like,
Do you like the Cholita print?
yeah, the Peruvian flag called to me.
Good. Are you Peruvian?
Yeah.
Nice. Welcome. Here you go. Have a free sticker.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this is risograph printed with red, pink, yellow, and blue. So all the greens and purples are mixed. Yeah. And then we also have this first batch of like higher quality paper and a description in the back. But because they have errors, it's still just $12.
Oh, I see.
But some people like the glitchy effect.
Yeah.
And there's like a ton, so you can like check for any unique details that you prefer.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. 3 sales, I guess.
3, it's pretty odd. You know how many I saw?
How many? You're so close to me. You're right behind.
And 1 is like not even mine. It's literally like my friends. Like,
That still counts. That still counts.
Yeah.
Oh, Suji, do you want to say hi to the camera?
Oh, sure. Well, this is crazy. Hi, internet. Like and subscribe. It's still early days. I think we're gonna feel the peak at like 2 o'clock.
I feel that too.
But I am a little discouraged right now, just because I'm tired. Yeah, I just feel like this could have been better.
I agree.
Yeah.
At first hold, subscribe.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you'll see the handle right here. Here.
On your face, across.
Whoa. Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Whoa, you can say hi. Say hi to the vlog. It's crazy. All right.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna put this
bye.
down. Hello. It's picking up, and people are asking me questions, which is very sweet, like how I got started, which is the whole point that I love. Anyways, this matcha latte is kind of really bitter. Like, Nick joked that he can make a better matcha, which he does. He's making better matcha. I'm gonna eat a cookie, so watch me eat a cookie. Can you hear me? My voice is gone. Yeah, so I'm taking my lunch break. It's like 3 o'clock right now. My voice is gone, officially. I think. I don't know. I really wasn't trying to speak loudly.
I really hope you can hear me. If you don't, this is all for nothing other than a coping mechanism. I don't really take breaks very often just because, but honestly, it's not worth grinding in this festival right now just because I am insanely dizzy and I really need food in my body. So for my lunch, we have a health drink and it got me I think it's carrots, ginger, and something because I just really need it, and like a tomato cheese sandwich from like a cafe nearby. So this is basically my mukbang section. I never really thought of doing this in my vlog, but because I can't really talk in there, I'm gonna do it out here. Looks pretty good to me. Let's try it. It hits. That's the important part. I'm so tired. Yeah. Do you want to say hi to my camera?
Oh my god. Hello.
This is the microphone.
Hello.
I really used to be embarrassed of the idea of vlogging in public, like with people actively walking around in a closed area, not like out in a park. But at this point, oh my gosh, a dog! Oh my gosh, it's a dog. I'm kind of comfortable. People see me, people know me, people see me with the camera. I think once my friends accepted the fact that I vlog, like I was comfortable doing it in public now. But what I'm going to say is not completely positive, but I also feel like it's important to me to be kind of honest and transparent for any artists who are interested in the Jersey Art Book Fair. Okay, so it's not exclusively to the Jersey Art Book Fair. This is more like a guide for you to determine whether you want a vendor somewhere or not. I truly think, though, that if you go to a festival that is 5 years or younger, like they've been doing it for no more than 5 years, it's a risk. It's a risk. It's definitely a risk because they don't have the reputation. There is a crowd. It is not as big as I am used to. A 5 out of 10 crowd, like there are people, but it's not like a lot and consistent as I'm used to, whether that be really big festivals or a really small zine fest. I truly wonder though, if that's because there are so many options or the economy, like the president does impact whether or not people buy. This Jersey Art Book Fair, I believe, is the 3rd. I'm more thinking it's the 4th year. It's not last year's location, so I wonder if that it really impacted like the crowd overall. Here's another good point is that this is a museum, or it used to be a tobacco warehouse, now turned into a museum. Oh, but any art festival fair thing that's in a museum is, as a museum would be, sectioned off. There's going to be sections. We're in 3 zones instead of an open space where you have a flow. I feel like with each zone, you have an option to go to the next one or stop. You know, you don't keep the flow consistent as you would like an open area. So that's what I'm assuming is impacting people's like buying habits. Also, with the previous Jersey Art Book Fair location, it was like there was a bit of a walking area. You know, it was available to strangers who just happened to pass by looking at the cityscape across the river. However, like this one is kind of like you have to drive. You have to purposefully be driving here and like searching for this place rather than just stumbling upon it. Locations that have like more like foot traffic is always going to do much better than one that's like really sectioned off. Short Run Festival is a perfect festival because they're in an area where I think there's a mall next door, and it's in the Seattle Pavilion, so that's really well. Princeton Zine Fest, although it was like their first year ever doing a festival, although it was new, it did have foot traffic because it was like in a library, but the library was also next to like a downtown area, so people did stumble upon it. Again, it just totally mostly depends on years and location. Some might impact the other one more. It's not all the cases though. There's like so much more people coming. I feel like I should go back already. But honestly, it's not worth the grind right now. Can I say I'm overcoming the challenge of vlogging in events? Because like right now I would be embarrassed, but I'm not. I'm really glad though. One thing I also wonder is that this festival is like generically, it's like not quite as niche. Like there's not like a full theme. It's just art book fair. So I feel like that kind of is open to a lot of different artists. There's like designers. I think I saw like architect art at some point. Books, poetry, photography, and stuff like that, like zines. I'm not sure if there's a lot of fan art. If I think about it, I don't think there's much fan art. I think all of this has to be original work. I'm assuming just based on what I know. But yeah, I thought like maybe having an open variety fair is good, but I'm starting to wonder if actually that's like firing back. Because yeah, a lot of people like will look at my work and then think it's really nice but don't buy, which is fine. It's just the statistics are not in my favor right now. Oh, okay. So my thoughts are unorganized. I'm so sorry. You're like maybe wondering, Ren, what's the big deal? And maybe it's just you. Maybe it's just bad luck. Maybe. That could be the case. But my friend next to me is probably doing the same amount as I am. Maybe she's doing a little bit better. But basically, meeting the table fee is not a guarantee, which is concerning. Because this is like a medium high. For like a beginner, this is a medium high risk amount of fees. The fee is like, I'm going to round up, 160. I think it was like 159 something or 157. But then there was like an application fee. I feel so bad. But like some of my mutuals, like only so like I remember she said like 1 postcard and 2 stickers. And it's already been like, it's probably $330 at this point. But that is insanely low. Because stickers don't sell for much. Obviously, postcards don't sell for much. So I highly doubt that they're meeting the fee. Another friend of mine said they only sold 1 thing as well. And that's concerning. And then people who visited me and I introduced myself, they also said it's slow and they've only sold like 1 or a few things. It's not like abundant. I think that's the thing. So I do kind of feel bad because we're all out here trying to grind ourselves. But I guess it is what it is. This is the risk. I'm really hoping for some reason Sunday's like a miracle. My expectations are not met, and I'm so sorry about that. To be fair, it is the first day. I'm hoping to make back my table fee, obviously, today. Today would be nice, so then I don't have to worry about it Sunday. But I am going to get Korean barbecue with my friend and my other friend or friend of a friend. Yeah, but technically I count that as an expense. I don't think I'll go to the after party, honestly, just because I don't think I'll even make enough to think it's worth it to like buy half a ticket even. And then I got to pay for Nick because he's most likely going to come with me. So I'd rather just skip the party, honestly. It is times like these that people network. My friend Suji networks. I want to network right after I'm done my lunch. I actually did tell Nick this was my fear, that this is not going to be a good event and that maybe I'll feel unmotivated for the rest of the year. But I'm not going to lie. Talking to other people and how they're going to go to the other festivals that I'm planning to go to kind of does motivate me to keep going. So thank you for that if you're one of those people. But you know what? This is the type of stuff I'm still okay with. I'm okay with this experience. It's a good reason to pass time with this and learn and gain from. At least now I know and I have my experience. Overall, I'm kind of having like a little bit of fun. A little bit. I'm just a little tired. I think I just need food. All right, that's it for the vlog. Thanks for listening. Wish me luck.
Wow, first time securing my table overnight.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's in there. Look, it's at first hold.
It's me, first hold.
I still have a bunch. Got flour on my head. Did you. Wanna do it? Oh, thank you, sweetie. That'd be nice. We're tired. Got some good ideas growing. My poor baby, you're subbing for 2 tables.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm so sorry. Nicole Leica.
Oh my god, it's Nicole Lega.
Hey, Rocco. Okay, where are you?
We're at the Jersey Art Book Fair, aka JAB, in 888 Newark Avenue, Jersey City. In
Okay, not the whole address.
Sandwich.
Hey, don't judge my lunch.
We're going to get this one. Okay. This one, we do the nap time. A coffee with the bread and the sausage.
Cute. Alrighty. I think I'm facing against the wind. Oh well, let's see how that goes. Good morning again. It is a couple days after Jersey Art Book Fair finished. I am outside again. I felt like, just like the introduction, maybe I should circle back to going outside. I wanted this to be the scene where I give my final conclusions of this video, of this event, this whole month, and talk about it with you. I remember starting off this vlog, it was a very stressful time for me just because I was adjusting to moving and it was the first event of the year. I've told many of my peers recently that I kind of feel this like a little bit of an anxiety how I'm going to do this year 2025, which is my second year running my business. The reason being is that when you have nothing and you start off with nothing in your first year, you go crazy, you do whatever you want, you experiment. That's what the first year of any project or business is meant to be, and that turned out really great. So then it comes the second year, I have been feeling this little bit of anxiety of like, okay, am I going to do better than last year? And the answer is, who knows? I don't know. I think the only thing I can do is reflect on the data that I collected from last year and just try to at least be consistent with last year. If I fall a little short, that's fine. I know my circumstances. Yeah, I've been trying to affirm myself and talk to my peers about that. And they're all very affirming that, you know, I should just keep going and without any expectations or compare myself to last year. I guess the only thing I should compare is that, do I stay consistent, yes or no? And even so, staying consistent is also a great accomplishment. Like, that's already in itself a good thing. But yeah, that was some of the anxieties that I was walking into with this Jersey Art Book Fair. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. I was kind of getting anxious the closer that Jersey Art Book Fair came, because I was thinking, if this event doesn't turn out right, I am going to be so unmotivated for the rest of the events of the whole year. Like, that was where my fears and anxieties were going to. But you know what happened? Jersey Art Book Fair didn't meet my expectations, and it was one of my lowest performing events like ever. But I still came out motivated. I felt like I was even more motivated for the rest of the year. I was like, okay, this event, I couldn't control what happened. I did my very best what I could control with. And now that I feel like I've come out stronger, I feel like I can nail the rest of the events, old and new. Yeah, I feel like maybe it's because I was able to talk to my peers a lot and that we were all in this same boat together. Made me feel like, okay, like I'm not alone in this and everyone's not doing so well here. It's not just me. And I think knowing that everyone's still gonna keep trying for other events kind of motivated me to be like, yeah, I should do that too. Reminded me like my spark and my passion to just keep going, and that's what kept me motivated, surprisingly, even after the festival. So yeah, I like seeing that a lot of things didn't go right. Whether it be I didn't have a studio to start off with and I had to clean that up, feeling like I'm in a creative rut or like creatively leashed, dealing with Cholita's new reprint and how that's really messing up my schedule, or getting sleeves and having to readjust my table and not doing so well in performance. A lot of things didn't go right. A lot of things didn't go according to plan. Oh, and let's not forget the snowstorms. There was a bunch of snowstorms that really messed me up. But regardless of things not going right and regardless of so many challenges, I still feel like I overcame them one way or another, whether it just be I still performed better than what I feared, or I was able to just push through and keep going, and just the fact that I didn't give up are already the right things I did. Also, along with all the other wrong things, there was a lot of right things that did come my way. I was able to network and really get to introduce myself more into the community with all these other artists, which, by the way, is not always the case. I think I actually did have a festival where I was super low performing. Yeah, my lowest performing one. And I didn't network, so I literally got nothing out of it. But out of Jab Fair, I was able to network very, very much and get to know a bunch of more people, really bond with people, connect with them, and then, you know, get to spend quality time with my friend Suji. You know, it's that kind of thing where community is super valuable in the art industry, especially in the art exhibitor kind of space, where, you know, it doesn't matter about the monetary gains. It more is about like the people you meet, the people you talk to, the new friends you made along the way. Oh my gosh, that sounds so cliche, but it's true. It's cliche because it's true. It's always very true. Also, what I did still get out of it was like, I got a lot of great stuff out of Jersey Art Book Fair like this. I got a bunch of nice merch, whether I bought it and supported my fellow peers or we art traded mutually. You know, so I feel like that kind of happened because we all couldn't quite have the spare change to support one another. It's kind of cute that, you know, you could be like, I want this from you, and I can also be like, oh, I actually want this from you too, so let's do a trade. So that's really cute in my opinion. I don't really see that anywhere else, but like in the art industry. I also got to make a lot of deep connections with Hispanic artists. A lot of people also came up to me and they were Hispanic one way or another, and they were like really happy to see me table and vendor and represent Peru, or at least represent the Hispanic community. Because again, there's not quite much representation in these art markets or like the art industry itself. It's kind of like not too common. So I was really glad to be able to talk to people and talk to them in Spanish and connect with people who usually don't come to these art fairs, but now I've maybe welcomed them a little bit better, that, you know, I speak Spanish, I am Peruvian, I'm Hispanic, so like welcome. And here, you know, you see that an artist of your same ethnicity or community is here like to spread the joy and pride of being Hispanic. I also feel like I overcame a lot of like shyness. I was kind of worried that vlogging in person was going to be super like challenging, because again, I'm vlogging in person. When I think of myself doing that, I think it's cringe, or at least I used to. But then I did it at the fair and I was like, this is easy. And you know what? I think it helped because again, my friends on the table next to me, they were like normalizing it and like kind of like hyping it up, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is kind of nice actually. Okay, so I'll keep going, I'll keep vlogging. Yeah, I feel like that's a really nice accomplishment that I was able to get out of this whole event. I also learned a lot of lessons, like do not use 100-pound paper, because maybe it was one of those lessons that again someone could tell me, and again I did forget that I shouldn't use 100-pound paper, but it had to be one of those lessons that I experienced, so I remember forever and ever. Oh, yeah, but if I failed to mention this before, I didn't take any pictures of this because they were a minor, but there was this very cute moment that this little girl, and I believe it was her mom and her grandma, like was reading my zines, and she really loved Tama Mama, and they said that they were going to take a lap. And again, when people say that, I kind of mostly expect they're not going to come back, but they actually did come back, and the little girl bought the little comic, the little Tama Mama zine, and again they left. But then what surprised me especially is that she came back a third time and was like, excuse me, can I please get you to sign this? And I was like, that's so, inside I was like, that's so cute. I feel so special, because like I feel like kids are kind of hard to please like that. That's actually really special, because I feel like, you know, maybe they have to be brave enough to like do that. So that was really cute. I wish I took pictures, but again, I wanted to respect that she was a minor and I didn't want to like take a picture. And there was other instances where little kids loved my comic and the parents really wanted them to have the zines so that they could learn, which is especially like warming to like my heart. I don't know, like I this is what started this whole like art thing. One of the motivators was because I really wanted to give more accessibility to art to little kids or young teens. So that's really nice to see that is coming true more and more in each event. That's really nice. All these good things still came out when things didn't go right, when things didn't go according to plan. There are still some valuable gems that I gained from this, and I'm very appreciative. And again, thank God that things didn't go as badly and that I was able to do my very best with what I worked with. And yeah, I really hope you liked the vlog, by the way. That's the whole vlog. This is the ending. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you watched the whole thing, I really appreciate you. You are the best. And let me know what you think. Leave me some comments, like and subscribe, and share this video with a fellow art lover, I guess. And did you vendor at the Jersey Art Book Fair? Did you attend the Jersey Art Book Fair? Let me know in the comments because I would like to see that. And I guess to go with the whole theme of the video is that I hope if anything goes wrong and if nothing goes according to plan or you face some new challenges in the near future, that you are able to overcome them and that you are able to have a positive perspective once it's all done. And I'm wishing you the best. Thank you for wishing me the best. And I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.